everyone, this is 8-Bit Shinobi with special guest Liam Gibbs.
How are you? I've been looking forward to this all week, I gotta say.
Yeah. The creator of In a Galaxy Far, Far Awry.
I've actually got one right here as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it? And you also got the mustache version too. That one is
mustache cover.
I love that one.
Everybody does.
So, how's your rebranding going?
It's a slow process, very slow process. Right now, it's testing. I'm trying some different things. I'm not a marketer. Everybody who thinks that I'm a marketer, I'm not a marketer. So I'm kind of learning as I go. I redid the logo.
Yeah.
And right now I'm testing that out on some Amazon ads. But now I realize testing it out, I don't know how to do Amazon ads. So I have to find out how to do Amazon ads to make sure that the logo is working. But everybody loves the new logo so far.
Yeah, I started dabbling in the ads. Like I got maybe you should check it out. It's called Digital Main Street. And
yes.
what you do?
No, I'm with them.
Oh, you're with them? That's great. They hook
it's
you.
It's a slow process for me, but
yeah, they hook you up with free ads, and they build a website.
Okay, yeah, they've been through the website thing for me. I've already got my own website, so I'm hoping that it's okay.
So those of you who are just tuning in and don't know anything about me and Liam, my name is Sean. I'm the founder of 8-Bit Shinobi, and we're looking to start up an arcade bar. But because of COVID and everything, we're switching things up. So we're doing mobile gaming. So right here we got X-Men, and I got my Street Fighter cabinet.
If that X-Men game goes missing, it wasn't me, by the way.
Okay.
All right? In case for some reason it disappears, look elsewhere first. Give me a head start.
We'll write it off on the insurance.
Okay. Anyway, keep going. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
So, anyways, what we want to do is we're also comic book creators. So when we have our yes, that is the Street Fighter right there. So anyways, we want to create, like, as creators, I know how hard it is to get your stuff out there. We want to give independent comic book creators an extra chance for people to come in and look at their work and then purchase it through, like, we would have their contact information. So that's what I was thinking, that's how the bar is going to run. And we're going to have like a flat cover rate in the evening. And then in the afternoon, it's going to be like no cover. People can come in and try it out. And if they want to come during the busier time with their friends, then they could pay the $5 cover fee. And we're going to have virtual reality and all sorts of cool things. And one of the reasons why... Oh. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Anyways, the reason we're playing X-Men is because we're doing a special promotion. Anyone who's tuning in can get their chance to win a custom Magneto helmet.
That will also probably go missing.
Yeah. Don't worry, Liam, for joining us. You're going to be put in an entry to win.
Awesome. Maybe I'll have it then. I'll be the master of magnets.
Yes.
You remember the line.
Yes.
Master of magnets.
I am the master of magnets. Oh, we are also going to be working on creating a special cocktail. It's called Dragon of the Darkness Flame. So I'm just going to move things over a bit.
Okay.
Have room. see my.
So when you play the Street Fighter pinball, do a couple of guys come out and start fighting each other?
Sorry, what was that?
When you play the Street Fighter pinball, do a couple of guys come out and they just start fighting each other?
Oh, what happens is every time you put it in a specific hole, it'll
Yeah.
kick the person out. So they'll do their move like Ryu go like this, Ryu or Ken, and
Okay.
then does the twister thing.
Is Blanca in there somewhere?
Yeah, they're all.
Okay. For some reason, it is always my favorite.
You know what? I want to see if I could do this. If it'll work.
All right. Are you going to mix this drink while we're on the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to drink it?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Are you going to drink many of them? I
Just
want to see this. Everybody at home is going to find out what your drink limit is.
Let's see. Are you still on?
Me, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
See if it works. Am I still on?
Still on? The star of the show is this juice.
Can you see everything okay?
I can see ocean spray, and then a bit of your drink. I can. Oh, there you go. You can see that.
So we're gonna start off with Fireball whiskey.
Okay.
I got my.
When I used to drink, whiskey was one of my favorites.
Yeah. I can't drink it straight. It's
No?
no. I
That's
just
why it was one of my favorites. When I drank it, I wasn't going to mix it with anything.
so. I'm gonna put 1 ounce of the Fireball whiskey.
We can't see the bottom of the cup. I don't know if that's important.
So I'll put 1 ounce into the cocktail shaker.
Okay. I'm going to trust you that that's not like 4 ounces or a gallon.
All right. So my next.
Oh, it's the crème de menthe. That's my French accent. Crème de menthe.
Oh, did I lose you?
Nope. I'm still here.
Must have been my. I need to get a tripod for this. Okay, the creme de menthe. I'm gonna add. Oh, the other machine is Terminator. I have the Terminator 2 pinball as well.
Was that the one that was beside the Street Fighter?
Yeah. So I'm just going to put everything down so I have a little bit more space. Then 1 ounce of my my infused vodka. It's blackberry. I'm going to add 1 ounce of that. Right. Okay. Then I'm going to add The Ocean Spray.
Here, remind me, what is this drink called?
It's called Dragon of the Darkness Flame from
Okay,
the
and
Yu Yu Hakusho series.
When you mix it, does a fireball come out?
Not quite yet.
Okay, I'm looking for something magical.
Oh, you'll see it. Ah, jeez, I should have pierced this earlier.
What's this?
It's the it's what'll make it light up.
This is for nutritional value, isn't it?
I'm gonna shake this guy up.
Right? I feel like you got dice in there like we're playing Yahtzee.
Yeah. Well, because the first time I made it, I usually put ice in it to keep it cold. But because I'm gonna make the lime boat fire, it's gonna sit on top of it. So it's better to put the ice in here and make it to cool it.
So how long will it take you to typically drink one of these?
Sorry, what was that?
How long will it take you to typically drink one of these?
I drink it slow.
Okay. And slow for you is what, like 45 seconds?
No, I take my time.
Okay.
I like to enjoy it. Unless it's my birthday, then it's just like,
Then it's 45 seconds.
yeah. Add the fire. Can you see it?
I can see the top. I think the flame went out.
Add a little bit more.
I just heard it say X-Men.
And that's the Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Okay, pull back. I want to see it. I can't see it. Nice. I think the flame went out again. Now it's cooperating. No, it's going out.
It's probably because I didn't add enough.
I think maybe kerosene would help.
Yeah. If we learned anything from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna change the camera view again. Sorry for in advance.
Oh, you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
There you go. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see this. Try it. Good? I'll have a drink with you.
Sure.
My drink. So my cocktail, what I do is I mix water with water.
Yeah.
I might put a little bit more water in there, but get this. This is a secret ingredient. Ice cubes.
Oh, nice.
I know. That's what sets it off. Okay, so we're talking about the X-Men game. Here's what I want to know. This question has been burning in my mind for the last years and years,
Yeah.
/ maybe a minute and a half. Which character did you play?
I like to play as Wolverine or Nightcrawler.
Like, okay, I used to play as Colossus. So when we get
Yeah,
together, we're
he
not
was
going to
great.
fight over.
And that's our Indiegogo link.
Okay,
Thanks.
why don't you tell everybody about what you're trying to do here?
So that's Angel Star Studios. Thanks for joining us. They're one of our biggest supporters.
Good.
Um,
Master of Magnets.
Magnets. um. So, Liam, can you put your Twitter in the feed, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
They're asking where we can follow you.
Give me a second.
Thanks, Chrissy, for coming on and joining us.
Apparently, I have to create a channel to join the chat.
Never mind. I'll just find you.
Well, if you want to find me on Facebook, what you do is you got the URL here in the on for me, it's the bottom left. I'm assuming it's the same for everybody else. So if you want to find me, say on Facebook, http :/tiny.cc/IAGFFA_Facebook. If you want to find me on Twitter, it'd be _Twitter. If you want to find me on LinkedIn, _LinkedIn.
There, I got it.
Awesome.
I'll add it in the description after.
Okay. I'm mostly on Facebook. And I pop in from time to time on Twitter. I'm one guy running my whole show, so it's whenever I find free time.
Yeah, I know.
Whenever I find something of value to say.
So the blackberry vodka, I made it myself. It's all natural. So all natural fruits and everything. And for those that follow me, we're also going to be doing another cocktail next week, Friday. I'll be posting the links on my Twitter and Facebook, so make sure to follow me at 8Shinobi. 8Shinobi. We're going to be doing the frog juice cocktail from Lost Boys.
The Frog Brothers?
Yes, I was actually talking to Corey Feldman. I posted it on his Twitter, and I said, he's like, "Oh, that's I think he commented." So I'm like, "You're welcome to join our stream." It's like, a good hunter knows you never cross the streams.
Is he watching this right now?
I hope so.
Does he have the time for us mere mortals?
I know he responds to a lot to his fans. So if you see a new post pop up and there isn't very many people in it, you just post it right away and he'll see it. And it'll like tons of people will see it.
I'm realizing over the last couple months here and there of things that I hear about Corey Feldman, like you would think, because growing up in the 80s, he did all these roles where he's playing a punk, he's playing a troublemaker. But nowadays it seems like he's actually a really cool dude. It's kind of one of those things where you have to divide the actor from the roles that he plays.
Yeah. On this shout out to our friends at Tilt. Check them out. I'll make sure to put their links in the description. Also, a huge shout out to Dylan Black. That guy is awesome.
He's a great guy. He's very friendly.
Boom 97. Was it 97.7?
99.7.
Okay, I got it right. And our friends at Kiss FM.
Oh, you're not talking about the band.
I wish. That would be awesome.
Gene Simmons comes in and does a little spot with you.
Yeah, so funny story. Someone posted um someone posted on the website that Corey Feldman this guy made a mug for it, and he made it for another voice actor. I don't want to like talk about the whole drama, but there was like he was just complaining about the situation, and Corey Feldman responded. He's like, "I would never block a fan, even if they were a little stalkerish." So the guy was on my friends list. I think I talk to him every now and then. The one who posted. So
Okay.
I said, "You know Corey Feldman?" And he said, yeah, I just talked to him. I also know Robbie Riss, the original Michelangelo. I talked to him on Facebook, so he messages him. He's like, a buddy of mine is making his own convention. Are you interested? He's like, yeah, sure. Send me the details. So
That's how that started.
yeah. And he told me a funny story. He said that he went to one of his concerts and he canceled. So he swore at him on Twitter. And then Corey says, DM me. So he starts messaging him, and he said he smooths everything out, and he sent him an autograph.
Nice.
Let's see, we got everyone in the chat. Yeah, so now it's to business. We are launching. This is the launch for our crowdfunding. Sorry to get off topic, but it happens.
This was the topic.
Yeah. So we're doing a crowdfunding. We got some amazing prizes. The cocktail that I just made is actually in the rewards. You can learn to make it yourself. So I'm just gonna share the screen so everyone can see. Home tab. Oh, I shared the wrong thing. I'm just gonna close this one. Sorry about that, guys. I really need to learn to let's see, make sure I got the right tab this time. There we go. There's our Indiegogo, and it is live.
And we have 61 days left.
Yep. So these are some of the prizes. The pixel art. Great.
It says it's a flexible goal. Does that mean it can, do backflips and kind of, put its leg behind its head?
Yeah, I think that's what it does.
That's what flexible goal means.
I totally forgot to bring my little pixel art, but hold on.
Are those made with perler beads? That's
Yeah,
something completely different. Okay.
I haven't seen it. So there's the my brother hand makes them. They're very amazing. There's our t-shirt. Our dirty cocktails, how to make them.
If we buy this, do you come over and make them for us?
That could
you fly out.
That could be a special package for those in Ottawa, and once the restrictions let up.
Yeah.
This is the cocktail shaker. It comes with the book. So it'll be like mine, but unlike mine, it'll have our
the logo
on it with the Paranormal Academy on it.
I like that.
There's a hoodie. It might look a little different when it's done. I just like used a site that puts their logo on it just so people could see it.
If you're looking for a t-shirt guy, I know a guy. Hold on, he did
Yeah.
this. He did this for me.
Let's see.
One of my characters from my book. He did that for me. I can, if you're looking for a t-shirt guy, I can connect you guys. Creatives by J Rod. I'll put his URL in the feed in a second.
Okay. And there is our granddaddy machine. Can you see that? So
You're
this
still on the hoodie. You're on the hoodie still.
I'm still on the hoodie.
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
No. Scroll down.
Can you see it now?
No.
Hold on, I'm
Scroll more down. That's my advice to you. Scroll down. Is it frozen?
Yeah, it's being weird with me. I'm just gonna try it again. Chrome tab. 8-bit Shinobi. Can you see it now?
Yes.
So that's our cabinet. We haven't finished it, so I pulled off a picture off the internet.
Okay.
So like this section right here and the top of it will have whatever art is available. So we have a guy that makes the decals. So if he has it in stock, then we can put it on it.
Okay. So custom. So what's custom? So if I say I want to put Double Dragon in there, you're gonna put Double Dragon in there.
Yeah,
or if I want to put like if I want to get whatever video game name off video game, then you'll put that in there. Is that what the customizing?
yeah.
Okay. So you can put Minecraft in there.
I don't know if we can.
Maybe not Minecraft. Dead Rising.
So we could put all the retro arcades in it. We can put with the board we're using, the Pi 4, we're able to put over 20,000 games in it.
20,000.
Yep, including the console games. And
which console games?
Like it could play up to from Nintendo to Sega Dreamcast.
Okay. Like by console, you're not saying no. We're gonna put Xbox One games in
there. We could do that, but
okay.
Get all the games. It would just be the arcade with Xbox in there, and the only benefit you get playing the we could probably load get like a drive and put it in, and get as many Xbox games on it. Like it's almost like the sky's the limit with this thing. Like you could put a computer in it and get like computer games as long as it configurates with the joysticks and stuff.
As long as you have like a keyboard and a mouse, there you can put like Quake in there, or Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
So, and you've got a now you're organizing a virtual Comic-Con for Ottawa.
Yes.
Why don't you talk about this? Speaking of Corey Feldman and doing all this stuff, I'm going to let you talk about it. But I'm pretty excited about this.
So, the way it works is I used it on a networking event, and I thought that this was exactly like a convention. So, you have like little tables, and you could click on the different tables. So, like, let's just say you could set up with your webcam, have like all your stuff back here, and then just pull up stuff as people are like, oh, I like to see, like, let's just say I had the book stacked up like this. Can I see that book? And I'd bring it over like here.
And hand it through the screen, and then they'll take a look at it, right?
That'd be nice.
We're not quite there for technology yet. Technology sucks.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, guys. I just wanted to check. Oh, we're here. Sorry about that. I just got like a message on the screen. I just wanted to check it. So the way it works is you could click on the tables and then check the different places out. And the more people it has, it works kind of like an elevator. So there's like buttons floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it just keeps going on depending on how big your event is. So let's just say we have one. So we could probably organize it where we have the people that are like gaming, that are games in one section, and then on the second floor it's like figures or stuff like that. You know?
Okay, so we each get like every kind of type or genre of
Yeah,
nerdy culture gets its own floor, and then we all get like little sub rooms in that floor.
yeah.
Okay, but we haven't set a date yet.
We haven't set a date yet. We're working sometime in November, a weekend. So we're gonna do like a free event so that people can try it out.
Yeah,
And that gives us a chance to see if it'll work for us because there's no point of investing all this money if it's not gonna work, right?
exactly.
Plus, it gives people a chance to try it out and say, okay, this worked well, let's do it, you know? And we got some amazing star power. Like I said, we got.
God himself is going to make an appearance.
What's that?
God himself will make an appearance.
Oh, yes. This is the Perlers.
You got Robert Downey Jr.? What?
Yeah. And if I rub like this, you'll see the mask come off.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So we got some pretty sweet contests going on where if we get to the halfway point, we're working with Fire and Steel. I talked to them. I don't know if you're familiar with that company.
I know. Yeah. Laura.
If we get to the halfway point of it, I'm going to be giving one of these away.
Awesome. Yeah, Fire and Steel, she shows up at like the Comic Cons and
Yeah.
yeah. It's been a while, obviously, since we've all been able to get together. But yeah.
So if we end up hitting the 5,000 mark, we're going to be one of these guys away.
Wow. And so your goal is 10,000.
Yeah, well,
really your goal is like $8 zillion, right? But you'll sell for 10,000.
Yeah. So we're hoping that this will attract investors saying like we made 10,000 on our launch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we also have even more prizes if we get beyond that.
So now you're thinking about doing this bar, and I'm not sure. Obviously, I've never opened a bar before. I don't know where in the process you think about this, but where would your location be? Like, what are you looking at, or how big, and is it going to be underground? I don't know if you think about this at this stage.
Yeah, it's basically the way it works is it could take up to a year or two to find your place.
Okay.
So we're actually talking to a realtor and he's giving us locations. I figured that we get an expert to help us find a place because he'll be able to tell us what's going to work for us, right?
Okay.
The reason why it could take us longer is because we want a location that that already has a bar and kitchen set up because to
Makes sense.
to renovate everything will be like astronomical, right?
If you don't have a place yet, you can use my basement. We already have a kitchen. There's a kitchen. We'll just make a bar down there. Come on over.
Yeah.
Use my place.
Yeah, and we'll be sell you people can pick up your books.
Yeah, sure. Works for me too.
And oh geez, I forgot. I was in such a rush with this. I wanted to show off the tile for Mel's Marvels. Do you know Mel from Mel's Marvels?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows Mel.
yeah. She's actually we're teaming up together, and we're gonna be doing the tile arts.
Okay.
Let's see if I could find her on Facebook, and we could just so we could show our guests Mel's.
Okay, let me see if I can take a look too.
God damn it! Where is it? Oh, did I just pass it? Oh, there we go. Mel's Marvels.
My connection sucks, so here we go. Got it. I got it for you.
We got it. I found it. So
You won the race?
yes, I won the rat race.
Here we go.
Oh, I forgot.
No, I just copied the wrong link in.
So this is
I copied the link that everybody's already on.
Mel's Marvels. So this is some of her work. It's like amazing.
Now, how much does it cost to get her to do one of these?
She's actually doing a special rate for us.
For you guys or for planet Earth?
Yeah. So what she's actually gonna donate some of her set to us.
Okay.
And then the rest will be like we'll add more as people order it. We'll be like, okay, we're gonna increase it from this much to this much, depending on how many people order it. And she's local and it'll help.
Yeah.
We're all about helping people out. Like the Magneto helmet I advertised.
The Master of Magnet.
Yeah, that was done by a guy, Alex in Ottawa. He owns Geeked Out.
Okay.
3D prints, and he's in Ottawa. Our
Is this the same Geeked Out that is the event Geeked Out? That's not them,
no.
right?
Or is it Geek something? So I think I got it wrong.
Because Geeked Out is one of the conventions.
Oh, maybe I.
They're more West based. But when I ask, like when Mel does one of these things, how much does it cost? I mean, if somebody likes what they see on Facebook, how much can they expect to get a tile done for them?
We're still working that out right now. We haven't. Oh, I think it's in my YouTube, just in my profile that I pinned. No, I didn't. Sorry, guys, I'm a little disorganized.
We're all disorganized sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
Hopefully, next time we do one of these things, you and I, COVID will be lifted. We'll be able to hang out and play X-Men together.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just you can play X-Men, and I'll just pretend like I'm playing.
Get the name right. Let's see. I know it's something geek out. something. Alex
Geek out or geeked out?
or Geek Out.
I got Geek Out Ottawa. I found that on Facebook.
Oh, it's Geek Yourself Out.
Geek yourself out.
Yeah. We got 6 people on. Thanks, guys, for joining the stream. So this is just like one of the games that we have on here.
And Geek yourself out. There, that's the guy. That's Alex doing the helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show off some of the other games that we have on here. So this one is our PlayStation 3 that's loaded with games. And because we got it secondhand, we also got some movies on here too. Like, what is it? We got Gargoyles on here. So anyone,
Easy 90s cartoons.
yeah, anyone who rents out our equipment, it's $250 for the weekend, and
Okay.
usually it's like about 200 just for one day. We have like three TV sets and a bunch of consoles. We also have virtual reality, and got Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Pretty fun game. Have you
I
ever?
love that game. It was made like when the movie came out, but it's totally 8-bit. Double
Yeah,
Dragon
it's totally 8-bit
card.
style.
And the music to boot.
It's even got the pixelated logo.
Universal logo. Now you make me want to come over there. I can't come over there. You make me want to come over there. I used to have this for the Xbox, but Xbox died.
Oh no!
Don't do drugs.
No, it says winners don't eat meat.
Winners don't eat meat. Have you finished this game?
Yeah.
I think I finished it once. Did it say 7 ex-boyfriends or exes?
Yeah, 7 ex-boyfriends.
Really? Because in the movie, she keeps having to specify it's 7 exes.
Oh.
Keeps having to correct them. He makes it a point. I guess the game didn't watch the movie too closely.
Or I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, the game makers.
Yeah. So we got that. These are just demos.
And this is something that people can rent.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the $250 will include the games that we have, what's loaded on here, and they can like pick up from a list of games. So we have the Pac-Man Museum. So you can play all the Pac-Man on here. Well, not anything past the what the PlayStation 3 made.
Okay.
Let's see that.
And you're gonna take this machine out when we can start doing cons again in like 2045, like Fanaticon and Ottawa Comic Con and stuff like that. You're going to take this machine with you.
Yep.
Thanks, game. I can read.
There you go.
Did I say Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Maybe I can't read. Is that the one that they have at the movie theaters and stuff? Like the
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. And so you're not going to have this at your bar. This is something that people can rent at your bar and bring home for $250.
Well, it'll be at the bar, but for now, it's gonna be like a rental.
Okay.
It's because we're just adapting to the times, basically.
Right.
Symphony of the Night on here. Were you a huge Castlevania fan?
Not really. I got a lot of Castlevania fans now. They're shaking their fists at me, but
Hey, I didn't start playing until recently, so I'm gonna cut you. So we should cut Liam some slack.
in my video game history, there's this. I'm gonna be dating myself. In my video game history, there's a gigantic gap where I had to concentrate on college and stuff. So I had a ColecoVision, and then fast forward up to PlayStation 2, and I didn't even have a PlayStation 2 when the PlayStation 2 was current. I had it after the fact.
Ah.
So I have this huge gap where I didn't really have a system. I think I have a Sega Genesis in there at some point. Because I remember playing Maximum Carnage and Comic Zone and stuff like that, but really there was this gigantic gap in my video game history.
Yeah, me too. Like I think I didn't have a PlayStation 2. My roommate had it. So
Okay.
what he had. And I only got a PlayStation 3 when they came out with the Move. I got it as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And this is Castlevania. I had a Game Boy too. Actually, I should say I had a Game Boy as well.
So in this one, it's you're not the vampire hunter. You're the son of Dracula, and he's teamed up with the vampire hunter, the Belmonts, and his name is Alucard. I haven't played this in a while, so I'll probably die really quickly.
And you're playing it over your shoulder too.
Yeah. And we also have this on our classic. Yeah. So we also have the PS3 games for this, but these are the ones we got from the store. Oh, I feel your pain. I got an SNES after the N64 came out. I actually never experienced N64 until I bought it.
Okay.
Because we just got the PS1.
PS1. I think that's the only PlayStation where you're supposed to leave it sitting on its. All the other PlayStations, they're standing up.
Yeah.
It seems.
Second, I'm gonna turn off the. There we go.
So this is. I want to see you play X-Men. I want to see you play Colossus.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see how you do. He's the only one. He looks like he's taking a dump when he uses his mutant power.
So you can have up to 4 or 6 players.
4. There you go. Oh, this brings back so many memories.
I remember losing so many quarters.
Oh yeah. Like if this game didn't exist, I'd be a multimillionaire by now.
Thanks for joining our stream.
There he is. Oh, I just took a dump.
And the best thing about this is it's almost like you have infinite quarters.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what the free play arcades do now. Before it became free play.
I love the soundtrack to this game too.
Oh yeah, it's I believe it's only 6 players when you play online, but apparently it doesn't support it anymore. Which I think is a
I'm
total.
done with you guys. And the thing is, every mutant power has a different thing. I remember Nightcrawler used to like zigzag all over the screen.
Yeah.
And Wolverine used to just kind of swipe whoever's in front of him.
Yeah, he'd shoot out like an energy stream.
Yeah. And then Storm would just like throw a hurricane at you.
Thanks everyone for joining the stream. Man, some of these characters are just so ridiculous, like plant creatures.
I know. It's had nothing to do with the comic books. Aside from having like Magneto and Blob and whatever in
The Sentinels.
the Sentinels, the Reavers, the White Queen was in there. It was like, who are these alligator guys anyway? When did they ever come up? I guess it was like the Savage Land.
Yeah. I actually like the Deadpool where they actually made Colossus Russian.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up X-Men.
The thing, see, Deadpool, obviously everybody loved the movies, right? The thing, Colossus has always been my favorite X-Men. But the thing about the Deadpool movies, and I love that they chose Colossus to be in there, but it seemed like in the first one, he always had to get rescued.
Yeah.
You know, like Colossus can hold his own, but in the movies, it seemed like he's always getting his butt kicked. Deadpool had to come in and help him out, or Negasonic Teenage Warhead, or
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, here's the famous line.
Master of Magnus. Do you remember the Avengers arcade game?
Yes. You can't escape.
Welcome to die.
You will be the one escaping.
Yeah. You will be the one escaping. What are those things?
What's that?
What were those creatures? I never identified them. Wendigo's killing you. Wendigo, we know who you are.
Do you know what that reminds me of? The Team America movie. Have you seen that one?
Years ago, long time ago.
Where all the celebrities are just brain dead and they're only able to say their name. Matt Damon.
Oh, I'm Matt Damon.
That what this reminds me of.
I
Matt.
think they had a blooper reel with I saw this back when DVDs were the thing. Right now it's all streamed. I saw from Blockbuster. This is how long ago I saw it, and the blooper reel included. I think they had Ben Affleck was one of the actors that they had, but instead of using a puppet, they had the hand do the talking for him. Like it was just a hand doing this.
Yeah.
I don't think that made it in the final cut though.
And the best thing about this is you could pick once you beat it. You could pick, so we
You can
can
play as a villain.
go straight to the end.
Oh, so you can move around the game. So you're gonna fight.
It's only after you beat it.
Yeah.
Master of Magnets.
He's like in Street Fighter where he announces his move every time he uses it. Magnet
Yeah.
Shield. Kick. X Chicken. Like in a G-rated cartoon.
I don't even.
He's already flashing. Is he already dying?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: Magneto's fighting Colossus. Why doesn't Magneto just rip him apart? He's made of metal.
You think that?
Yeah, Magneto's not too bright. Wow, he's got a high kick. He's flexible for an old guy.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
I think the mutant gene gets oh Deadpool
Oh,
game.
he's drawing you.
The
Pretty
Deadpool
great as well.
pinball game is great as well. Love that pinball.
We're gonna have a mix of arcade machines, pinball machines, skee ball, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
Do you remember Midway?
Yes, I
Yeah,
missed that.
you're gonna rent a U-Haul. You're gonna back your truck through Midway and just grab whatever machine you can get before the cops show up. Oh, he's science. You know what game you need to get for your arcade bar?
What's that?
Turtles in Time. It was sort of like this, but instead of the X-Men, obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You need to get that one. Or that Simpsons game.
Yeah, that's well. That's one thing that we could get on the arcade thing. Man, I remember how many quarters this took. And then it just brings you back.
Yeah.
Full circle. So that was the X-Men game. How much time do you have, Liam?
I was given an hour. We were at an hour now, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I have until somebody starts screaming my name, or I hear ambulance sirens outside. I don't know. So I want to know, what was your favorite arcade game growing up? Mine was that was one of them right there.
That was my favorite. Like I spent so much quarters. Oh yes, the Simpsons game.
Yeah.
The Simpsons game was OG. Mr. Burns in the mech suit.
I love the Simpsons game. They have I haven't played it in the last 20 years, except for one time I went to took a vacation in San Francisco about a year and a half ago, and they have it there. It was there. It was in an arcade museum.
So, what else was your favorite arcade machine?
Okay, so there's X-Men Police Trainer. That was one of them, which is weird. That wasn't even a game. It was just, you're just shooting at moving objects. Turtles in Time was one of them. Double Dragon. And there was this one game that I never got to play, but it fascinated me. It was Crystal Caves. I think it was either Crystal Caves or Crystal Caverns. You dropped something.
Yeah, I just realized we're not plugged in.
I'm disappointed. You haven't even finished your drink yet.
Oh, it's finished.
Oh, it is finished. I thought we were going to be up to like a 8-drink Sean here. Okay, so that's you after 1 drink. I want to see you play after 6 drinks.
There we go.
It's too bad we don't really have any arcades left in Ottawa. I mean, we have House of Targ, and then soon enough we'll have your thing. But what else is there?
House of Targ, the only arcade in Ottawa besides even I don't even think you could consider it an arcade. It's more of the new arcades, and they're not really arcades. Like it's just the trying to think, like it's just the racing games and all the prize things.
Well, they had Tetris there and Double Dragon. Am I remembering correctly?
They might have it. I haven't been there in forever.
Okay. You know, a game I used to love when I was a kid was it was this game called Narc, and I don't think anybody else has ever heard of this game. Have you ever heard of a game called Narc? And I think they spelled it with a K.
I only know of that game because of trying to think. Because of Ninja Turtles, the first one, they were playing the warehouse of stolen stuff.
Oh, you're talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Is it you're talking about the movie?
I have a lot. Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of kids growing up, but Galaga was my favorite.
I just looked up Narc, and apparently I was wrong. It is spelled with the C. But this is a game that I had a lot of fun with. This game too. This wasted a lot of my money.
Stephen S. remembers. I remember Narc.
Oh, Narc! I'm not the only one. Awesome. And there was another. I want to remember. It was like a war game, but it was top down, and the joystick you would rotate it like, in clicks, and so you would move your guy around like this, and you would just shoot in a 360, and you would just move up the screen. Palladium and Cineplex, yeah.
A lot of them are shutting down.
I know, it's because all the video games are going home now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of understand it. You know, you can play video games in your pajamas, but there's a certain element to getting your friends together and going out. And I mean, now a video game probably costs $1 now, right? You're probably up to
Yeah.
that. It might be part of the reason. Cannon fodder. You remember Gauntlet?
Yes, I played that. I played that religiously.
They had the regular like the beat 'em up one where you just the side scrolling, and then they did that one where they kind of reimagined the game, and then they was there sort of like a top down, not quite bird's eye view
Yeah.
angle. I prefer the beat 'em up myself, but I think they still have that. If anybody is in Orleans, the cheap theater uh, down in the I don't know what you call the plaza. They have you know, there's a subway there. The art museum is there. What's the Boys and Girls Club that's out there? Anyway, in the movie theater that's in there, I think they have a Gauntlet, but they kept it unplugged for some reason.
Huh.
Burger
Hey
Time
there,
special.
it's Burger Time Special.
Cannon fodder.
I've never played
Look up
but
this.
I know of it.
Do you remember this video game where it was like Combat TV or something? It sounded like the Running Man movie, but they just made it into a shooting game. Or
Smash
TV.
TV.
Smash TV, yeah. I played that one a little bit. Do you remember the old RoboCop arcade game?
I've never played it. I just played the
No.
S version.
Oh, they had an arcade game back in the comic shop that I used to shop at. So my friend and I would go get comics, and then we just play the game for 20 minutes or whatever.
Let's see if anyone's don't nope. The campaign is oh.
Well, Stephen S says Amiga. My cousins had that. I love that game or that console. I only got to play it at their house. I don't even remember any of the games that were there.
Oh, nice.
They had one that was supposed to teach you spelling, and you're like playing a robot moving around something. This is like back in the 80s, though, or the late 80s, mid 80s, or something. Yeah, my first video game experience, I think my dad had this old Pong machine. There's black and white. You just hook it up to the TV and you play Pong. And then after that, we got a ColecoVision. So it was all about, Donkey Kong and Mousetrap and Ladybug and Time Pilot, Pepper 2, Cosmic Adventure. And like I said, there was this huge gap. I think there was a Sega Genesis in there somewhere. And then I got to the PlayStation 2, where I think all my free time was spent playing Metal Gear Solid.
I was not good at that game.
No, it took a while. And I got to the point where this is Metal Gear Solid 2 I'm talking about specifically, where one of the little extra things you could do, it wasn't really a side quest, but you could call it a side quest, was you would go and you get all the dog tags from all these the rank and file guys. And so I actually went and I got all the dog tags, but you have to do it in every skill level. So I figured, okay, I'm going to start at the expert level, and it took me a horrendous amount of time, but I got through and I got all the dog tags on the expert level, and then I went, okay, I'm going to go back to easy, and I just walked through it. It was boring once you get to the easy level. So if you're doing something where you have to do all the skill levels. There's something to be said for starting at easy instead of starting at the super hard level. Because by the time you've done the super hard level, the whole game is boring at the other skill levels.
Recommend any T models?
I think you're cutting in and out, or maybe it's me.
Yeah. I think they're all. Yeah. I don't have a particular brand. I think we had a Sony and a Panasonic, and they were pretty good. I basically get what I can get now because like people are just giving these things away.
Well, it's old tech, right?
MGS. Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. That was the first game that.
The old tech will last forever.
Yeah. Okay, you're lagging. It's not me. For once, the connection isn't on my end.
No, Shinobi, you are a bit of a lag.
You're lagging. Your feed is choppy.
Let me just Ah.
Oh, it's just me now, folks. Hopefully, he'll be back soon because I think I got to take off in a few minutes. But if anybody's got any questions for me, let me know. I don't have the URL for his Indiegogo campaign, so I can't put that up right now. But once he gets back, we'll ask him for it, and then you guys can donate to see his bar come to life. But hopefully, he'll be back soon. Virtua Fighter. That was not one of those games that I got to play. We played. Oh, he's coming back. Does anybody played? He's back. Has anybody played? It was a shooter game. You're back now with us.
Yeah.
Time Bandits. Do you remember a game called? It was like Time Bandits or Time something where you're shooting at the screen and then you put your foot on the pedal and you come out from cover and you start shooting at the bad guys and then you take your foot off and you duck for cover. And they had a few of them like 2 and 3 and 4 or whatever. It was
I know of it.
Time something.
Was that an arcade?
Yeah. I remember, if anybody remembers, in the Saint Laurent Mall, they had that laser tag thing in the basement, and I think it's a college or it's Good Life right now. But I don't remember what it was called back then. But that was one of the games they had in there. And I think they had it in
To
movie
answer
theater.
your question, we actually we got
Area
the PS4. Oh yes, Area 51.
That was one of my favorites. My friend and I was at a gas station. We'd always go there for Lickimades and play Area 51, and he insisted we had to shoot the guns like this, gangster style. Time Crisis, that's the game. Thank you very much. We played Time Crisis 2 a lot. I'm gonna Google that now.
Yeah. To answer this guy's question, Metal Slug, we got the PS4 exclusive from Limited Run. So we're gonna have a copy of that available on our store when it becomes available.
I told everybody once you got back, you give them the URL to your Indiegogo.
I thought I did that already.
What's that?
No. I said I thought I did already, but I'll do it again.
Maybe you did. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh yeah, it's right there at the
I could
top.
do it again.
Is it the IGG link?
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I'll put it in
Yeah,
again.
I'm not mistaken. You
For
did give
people
it.
that are just,
There you go.
which came first, Adventure Island or Wonder Boy? Never played that before.
Adventure Island.
Remember that?
I think I remember Adventure Island. Is that the side scroller kind of hopping around like a? It's like a kind of a poor man's Mario game. Sort of. I want to say there's a lot of Adventure Island fans now are they're spitting my name now. It was like for I
Uh,
think it was a Nintendo game, right?
yeah,
I didn't play that much. I knew a guy who had a Nintendo, but when we went over, it was mostly Contra and Link.
the only thing I remember is we only when we got a new system, we just had that one game that came with it. So when I got
Oh,
an SNES, I just had the Mario, and then the only reason I got more Sega games is this place closed. It was when the
oh,
Sears was it the Sears on Walkley that's now a GT? Do you remember that?
no, I can't picture it.
Yeah, it used to where the Walkley, the Giant Tiger on Walkley used to be a big Sears warehouse. They closed, so they had all their Sega Genesis games on sale. So that's when I that's when I got all the newer games. Oh,
It
Adventure
was
Island is from the
from 1986.
1986.
So what's the relation to Wonder Boy then? When did Wonder Boy came out? When did
No.
Wonder Boy came out? This is me and my grammar. When did Wonder Boy come out?
Yeah, I don't remember that was a Sears. Oh, Wonder Boy came out in 1986, but 5 months after.
I don't think I don't remember ever playing Wonder Boy. I remember hearing the Tenacious D song, but I don't remember the video game. Okay, here's something I want to ask everybody who's uh, who's listening right now. What do you think is the most famous video game ever?
I'd say Mario.
Mario? Okay, that's probably a good one.
Yeah, because everyone knows it.
They do. I was gonna say Pac-Man, but Mario is making me second guess myself. Pac-Man or Pong would have been my guess.
Yeah, I think those would be on the list, but like you talk to anyone, they would know Mario.
They would. I don't think
I
anybody
think
in.
and then I would think Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat would be next because there was a movie on that.
Yeah. Okay, what about most famous? Oh, we got. What's your weirdest gaming story? Okay.
Do you want to go first?
For my weirdest, I don't have any really weird. I remember back when I was first introduced to first-person shooters and doing one-on-one with with other players. I remember I was over at some some other guys. We were in college. We were over at some other guy's basement. We were playing against somebody else who was in our class, and the whole concept of being able to play with somebody who's not even in your house was so amazing to me. And we sucked at the game. We were horrible at the game. Duke Nukem. But if you know anything about Duke Nukem, they got like secret rooms and stuff. And we were playing the very first level of the game, where you were kind of just kind of above the movie theater. There was a fake wall, and you could throw out pipe bombs. And so we were trying to set a trap, throwing out pipe. Obviously, only one of us could be at the controls at a time. We were throwing out pipe bombs, and so the other guy, I guess he must have seen these pipe bombs come out of this fake wall as he's looking around. So he took the jetpack up, and we didn't see him. He disappeared from view. But then we suddenly saw this Duke Nukem come up from the window like this, rising up and then coming straight at us with an RPG, and we were dead within seconds.
I have a funny story that involves the X-Men game. So
The one behind you.
the first time I actually beat it in an arcade was with my uncle. We went to the Midway,
Okay.
and we got a bunch of quarters. So everyone sees us there. So they're like, "Yeah, let's join in." So we get 6 players, and I put my quarter in, and I think I was Wolverine, maybe, if I remember. So I'm putting it in, and I'm like, why am I not in the game? So we get the one of the helpers there, the attendants, to help us out. They're like, well, I put the quarter in, it's not working. So he starts putting a quarter. He keeps putting it in, trying to figure it out. And my uncle caught on, like, as soon as he started putting them in. We realized that you had to put the quarter in the exact spot, because
In
usually
your
I
own character slot. Okay, yeah.
yeah, because usually I remember you could put it in any slot, right? If
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, and it'll let you play. But he didn't say anything until his health was all the way up, and then he's like, I think you're giving the health to me. So he waited until he put in enough quarters. So then we were at the end fighting Magneto, and we're like, okay, we're gonna get behind you, and you're gonna be our human shield. So he went in first fighting Magneto.
Okay. So I just looked
Oh,
up. Oh, Shinobi.
my weirdest game story is when I played Shinobi arcade game at Becker.
Even as you win.
Into it to get kicked because the place got robbed at gunpoint. We didn't even notice.
You definitely win.
Oh my god.
So I just googled.
You win at life.
I just googled most famous video games, and this came up. And there's a couple of caveats I'm going to throw out there. It says most popular video games, which doesn't necessarily mean most famous. And this is one site's opinion. And the number 1 slot goes to Minecraft. Now, again, I don't think this necessarily means most famous. It means most popular, like the most liked. And it's one opinion, but it's Minecraft. And then the top, let's say 5, filled out with Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, Grand Theft Auto, and Skyrim. Mario comes out, let me see, number 14. And then my guess, Pac-Man was number 20.
Sega was my favorite brand, but I didn't like how they let die to Alex Kidd. Yeah, I'm surprised they had a good system. Like their Dreamcast was light years beyond what PlayStation came out with. I can't reach. Hold on.
I just looked up another site, and I'm just scrolling down. Oh, X-Men. They had a Nintendo game as well, but they swapped out Dazzler for Iceman, which kind of makes sense. If you're going for the famous characters, why are you putting Dazzler in there?
Yeah. Have you seen the Dorkly vid? Like Dazzler's the one fighting Magneto, and he's like, "But where are the X-Men? I thought the X-Men don't like me. I'm not cool anymore." And then Dazzler's like, "I still think you're cool." And then Magneto's like, "Well, at least Jubilee likes me. I'm Dazzler."
Yeah, I never understood why they put Dazzler in that game. Popularity for the current generation. Do you remember a PC X-Men game? I think it was in Murder World, and it was the same cast as the arcade one behind you, but instead it was kind of like it was almost a puzzle game, side-scrolling thing. I never finished this game, but when you're fighting arcade the whole time, I don't think that one quite took off the way the other X-Men games did.
I do remember that there was an expansion to like Quake or something where it had the X-Men characters in it.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, I also remember there's a Star Trek Quake. So you played as the Klingons.
Okay. Yeah, I just looked up another site. This is IGN, so they're pretty good. Seems top 100 video games of all time, and the top one is Super Mario World. There's a lot of varying opinions on what ranks as the top video game. Super Mario Brothers 3 comes in at number 6. Super Mario Brothers 1 comes in at 14. I don't even
Yeah, I
see
think
that. Hold on. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man comes in at 47, and regular Pac-Man's not even there.
huh.
Yeah. Duke Nukem's not on the list. That was one of my favorite games. My favorite game is probably Duke Nukem. Dead Rising would be one of them. Rock Band. I liked Rock Band. I like that more than Guitar Hero because I'm a drummer. And other than that, I think it's probably like old school beat 'em ups, like Maximum Carnage, Double Dragon, the X-Men game. And then probably a bunch of Clego games. Bubble Bobble, Snow Bros, or Tumbler Pop.
I've never played it.
You never played those? Bubble Bobble was
No.
a staple all over the place. I think uncontacted tribes know what Bubble Bobble is.
I guess I lost some nerd points there.
Maybe. Okay, I'm coming up on 2:30, and I think I gotta head out. We're doing some painting today.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna have to
sure.
cut my time down. This is a
Well,
lot of
thanks
fun.
for coming on the stream, Liam.
No problem.
It's always good to have a co-host to bounce off of.
Yeah, but everybody have fun.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween with whatever you guys are doing today. Eat candy, but don't get diabetes.
Thanks everyone for coming on the stream, and for those of you who joined, you're going to be entered into a draw to win the Magneto helmet once the crowdfunding ends. So this is 8-Bit Shinobi signing off.
And Liam Gibbs.
Take care, Liam. Thanks for coming.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.